everyone, welcome back to Ban Smile channel. Ban Smile channel is the channel where you always get useful tips about traveling and living in Thailand. Today's video is a bit different because I will bring you out and about to show you my hometown. And if you are wondering where my hometown is, currently I'm living in Nakhon Sawan, which is located in between central and northern region. It takes approximately 4 hours drive from Bangkok city. And I will share you about how it feels like to be living outside of Bangkok, Thailand. Stay tuned! So in today's video, I have listed some questions that you may want to know and what to expect about living in Thailand in the rural area, which is far away from Bangkok. This is another story from living in Bangkok. And if you want to know another question, feel free to drop me the comments below so I can answer all the questions by myself. Let's start with the most asked questions. How much you have to spend if you want to stay in Thailand? Well, living costs in Thailand are incredibly low. In general, you spend much cheaper in Thailand. If you have, like for example, $1,500 to spend per month, you'll typically be more than comfortable and be depending on where the country you live. You may find it difficult to spend all of the salary that you earn. Practically everything from food to rent to petrol is the least half of the price that you have to come to expect. Everything that's it, apart from attractions like museum, national parks, and temples, which is usually charge the foreigner a higher price than locals. If you are about to move to Thailand, you will probably need to convert some of the savings into Thai baht. However, it's the best to avoid using high street banks as you usually have to pay high fees. It's not the best exchange rate, I would say. The next most asked question is all about public health care. Speaking from the locals' point of view, well, actually the public health care system is, even though there are many good reasons to move here, but Thailand's public health is something you should plan in advance. I'm not talking about healthcare in downtown Bangkok itself, because in Bangkok, there are plenty of hospitals with high standard equipment. Honestly speaking, in my hometown, for example, there is only one hospital and it's a government hospital. So don't expect much a good service from here because it can be crowded at the time. But if you are willing to spend some more money, I strongly recommend you to visit the public clinic healthcare in the area. And if you are new to the area, you may want to ask the local people which clinic healthcare you should go, because local knows best, as it most expats in the country offer private insurance just in case you need it. A funny story again. If you come to Thailand in a rural area, don't be surprised or don't be so shocking that you will find a toilet roll on the dining table, because it's very common. It's very common thing that we practice in here because it's cheaper and it's still clean. The toilet roll is still very clean. We didn't pick from the toilet, but we picked from the fresh packaging so that we can use on the dining table everywhere. Almost all the restaurant in Thailand, or even though in Bangkok itself or the rural area, we use the toilet roll on the table. There are many good reasons that why I love to stay in my hometown. Recently, I have moved back to my hometown a month ago because I'm being sick of stuck in the traffic in Bangkok for like hours. So I decided to move back in my hometown for a month to stay with my family. And the very main good reason that why I still stay here, because every day in the morning, I will wake up with the nature, feel like come back to the nature. You may expect to hear a bird chirping instead of the alarm clock. And when you step out from your house, you will expect to see lots of greens. For example, right behind my back here is a rice field. It's also like a lot of people are doing a farming here in this area. For example, here, I'll show you around. So agriculture in Thailand is still the main occupation in Thailand. So life is good here. I love it so much. Another thing that you may want to consider and you need to know before you're moving out from Bangkok, if you plan to stay in the rural area, is about the weather. Because the weather outside of Bangkok is something different from Bangkok. For example, in the summer, the weather is hotter. So the funny they say, there are 3 seasons in Thailand: hot, hotter, and hottest. For example, in my hometown, in the summer, my hometown is one of the top 10 hottest in Thailand. Congratulations to my hometown. But in the winter, they're also pretty cooler than in another area as well. Comes to another question that how to travel around without a public transportation in the area. Well, I will recommend you to get a car or a motorbike, or bicycle, tricycle, a scooter, or whatsoever that you confident to drive around. Because since we don't have the public transportation here, every houses they have their own car or their own motorbike. Not so many people still walk from places to places. And in Thailand, we have two different type of license. Number one is the car driving license and the motorbike driving license. So if you plan to get a car or a motorbike in Thailand, I recommend you to apply and go to have a test for both driving license. I will show you a very unique vehicle in my area. Well, not just only in my area, but outside of Bangkok, we will have this kind of vehicle, which is you will not be able to spot this in Bangkok. It's very unique because this type of vehicle, people will use for agriculture to carry some heavy stuff, to carry some animals, to carry some hay, etc. So I'll attach you some video that I have recorded for you. How about, do they speak English? Well, some of us in the area may not be able to speak a good English, but they are willing to help you just in case you need some help. When you try to approach them to ask, for example, get direction, they will try to help you as much as they can. They may not be able to answer you a full sentence, or they may not understand you for a whole sentences. You may want to speak to them slowly and also speak words by words so they can understand some keywords that you want to get through. For example, in my parents' generation, they know just a little bit of English. Sometimes they can understand, but they may not be able to communicate back. But in some of my younger generation, for example, in my age or younger than me, they are well trained and well educated in that school. So you may want to try to speak with them in English. I believe that they understand. They're just being shy to speak back to you. Just be patient, and it's time for you to learn some Thai words. It's not that difficult at all. Staying in the local area for enough some time, you will be able to pick up some Thai words for sure. Thai is very easy to understand. Thai is also very easy to communicate and easy to learn. Don't forget to make some friends with some local friends as well. I hope you enjoyed watching this episode today. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop me the comments below. Or if you want us to help you to get the right visa, the itinerary, or you have any question related to moving to Thailand, how many days you want to stay, where you want to stay to match your lifestyle, you feel free to drop us the comments or send us the inquiry. We will be very happy to talk and discuss in more detail with you. Hope to see you again next video. See you. Bye.